Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 soul countries. Countries where people have souls. Countries where predominantly a majority of the population have a soul. And if you want more information on what the heck I'm talking about, refer to a video that I made. 41% of us have souls, 59% of us don't. So go ahead and look that video up and give you a little bit of an insight on what I'm talking about. Now, it's important that you guys understand that a majority of us aren't souled beings. A lot of us are programmed at birth just to be NPCs, to kind of go out there as interferers. I like calling that name. They're interferers. They're people that basically make your life miserable, or people that are basically out there to do harm to you and your family. And you're wondering why these people are doing this to you. It's because they're soulless. Why did somebody smash my car and burn it outside on the street? I work hard to pay for that car. Well, the person that did it or are doing these kind of things, there's a very high percentage that they don't have a soul. They weren't programmed with the soul. And no, they didn't lose their soul over time or sell their soul. There's people that are programmed without lights, eyes closed, lights go out, goodbye. You're done. But might as well give you guys the top souled countries. What are the top 10 countries in the world or that have, where predominant amount of the population have souls? Well, here it goes, guys. Number 1, East Timor. 99.6% of people in East Timor have a soul. Number 2, San Mariano. 98.4% of people in San Mariano have a soul. Number 3, Paraguay. 96.2% of people in Paraguay have a soul. Number 4, Malta. 95.9% of people in Malta obtain a soul. Congratulations. Number 5, Andorra. 93.6% of people living in Andorra have a soul. Number 6, Poland. 91.3% of people in Poland obtain a soul. Number 7, Portugal. 89.4%, we're in the 80% now, 89.4% of people in Portugal have a soul. Number 8, Mexico. 89.2% of people living in Mexico have a soul. Number 9, the Philippines. 84.9% of people living in the Philippines have a soul. Number 10, Colombia. 82.4% of people living in Colombia have a soul. So these are the top 10 countries of people, of populations that have or obtain a soul. And I did top 15 for you guys if you're still sticking around and didn't bum around or bum off. Well, here it is. Number 11, Colombia. 81.6% of Colombians have a soul. Number 12, Ecuador. 81.5. So Colombia's 81.6. Ecuador's 81.5% of Ecuador have a soul. Number 13, Mozambique. 80.7% of people living in Mozambique have a soul. Number 14, Dominican Republic. 80.3%, just below Mozambique by a hair, have a soul. And number 15, Brazil. 79.6% of people living in Brazil have a soul. I was debating on doing the top 10 soulless countries in the world, but I don't know. It might bring me harm, or people might misintrude what I'm saying, or as hate or something. But I just really want to tell you guys the top 10. So I don't want people to, watch my 41% of us obtain a soul or have a soul. Because the last time this happened in human, I guess, history, if you want to call it that, because history is just manufactured. It was, I believe, of one time in the 1837, and then 1701, and then I believe in the time just before the time of Jesus, there was a rack of people, just a ton. Rackload of just people that were just completely soulless, right? Around the time of Jesus, there was a lot of souled individuals on the ground during the time of Jesus. There was a few around the world, but the balance was almost like I would believe would be like 74% soulless, or 75% soulless, and 25% had a soul at that time. So it goes back and forth. The time of Noah, I think that would have been a time where a majority of people were completely soulless. Like I'm talking like 90% soulless, the 10% with the soul. So this hate, anger, uh, governance and stuff was very predominant and rampant at those times, like really worse than what we have today. We think we have it bad, but it's actually really worse than what we have today back in those times. But it is bad now. But a lot of people have been programmed at birth with a soul. And again, that's in the junk DNA, and that's the fingerprint and the veil that's put on us. Go watch the other video I'm talking about so you can understand what I'm talking about. Just a small disclaimer so you guys understand. I don't get paid a dime to be on social media. Been on social media for 15 plus years. I've been telling you my predictions, been telling you my word salads, how things are going, how things are moving along when it comes to trying to figure things out, connecting the dots across the Commonwealth, boots on the ground. So I've been doing a call-in show for years where people call in from across the Commonwealth to tell us what's going on in their countries. Started with trends in the housing market, and now it's Mike in the Nights, and we've been doing it for years now. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because to let you guys know, I'm not here for, I get no financial gain from this. I get no monetization for this. I just get the word out, right? You can make fun of me in the comments all you like, but I just need to get this message out, right? 10, you want to get technical, 11 years, 3 months from now, what I'm saying will be not front and center, but you'll start to see what I'm saying in the future. Like 11 years, 2 months, if you want to get really technical with it. What I'm telling you today will be, just like I told you about the price of food 10 years ago, where it's going to go, the price of energy, the price of food, the price of mortgages, the price of rent, the price of cost of living. They're going to pull the trigger on a pandemic, one after another. And that whole reading, I rewatched a video from 2017, a live stream, reading the ingredients in something that I can't talk about, reading the ingredients in something and how they're going to be infusing it and then administering it to the world. In 2017, I was already reading a live stream. On a live stream, reading these journals for you guys on what they're planning on to do to us. 10 years later, it's all happening. It's all coming one way or another. It's all happening, right? Let me know what you guys think about top 10 sold countries with souls, people with the most. Let me know if you're in one of those countries, and if you live in one of those countries, please share this video. It's okay. Share this video. Let people know so people understand what's going on here. I really appreciate this. Anyways, I'm just babbling on. Mike Martin's here. Thanks for watching. And let me know if you want any more videos like this. If you don't, then that's fine. I have spoken.